Hi everyone, my name is Jocelyn and today I'm going to be going through my December plan with me. So for December I wanted to really dive headfirst into the Christmas spirit. I think all of us are looking for any excuse this year to be a little bit more cheerful and a little bit more festive. So I decided to create some pine needles and some garland with a little bit of holly along with the December name tag for my opening page. The materials I'm using in this spread are some micron pens and then these really simple just Papermate pens that I love to use. And that's how I'm creating kind of different thickness and textures within each of my spreads. I decided to do small hints of red throughout some of the spreads to add to the festivities and to tie in with my bullet journal. Throughout the spread, you will see my bun peeking into the frame. I was always the kid who liked to get really close to the paper while I was drawing. Now we're doing just a decorative element. I saw this picture on Pinterest and I just thought it was really beautiful and simple, so I copied it. And, I'm not here to pretend that this is my original work, but Pinterest is something I really like to utilize when I see something beautiful that I want to recreate in my bullet journal. So here I am just outlining the main pieces of holly, and then I will be adding the little red berries to it, and then just adding some more detail as we continue on to this drawing. Now I'm adding some lines into the leaves of the holly or mistletoe. Mistletoe is whiteberry, so I guess this would be holly. Just for a little bit more detail and some accents. Now we're moving on to the calendar spread for the month. I'm someone who relies heavily on their weekly spreads, so I don't necessarily need a lot of space for my monthly spread, but here I am just drawing out the 5 lines to represent the 5 different weeks that December will fall into and filling in the header so that I can use my white gel pens to create some dimension into my spread. I'm just working on numbering my calendar, and I like to do these in the upper corner with a circle around them, but whatever you guys like to do for your calendar spread and whatever works for you is really what is going to be the most effective. And so maybe this spread is too simple for your tastes and you won't be inspired to use it, or maybe this spread has too many decorative details and you can't be bothered to plan it that way. Really whatever works for you and whatever inspires you. I'm definitely someone who leans more on the minimalist side of her spread. I like to keep my color really just to black. I don't normally do red accents, but this time I thought it'd be fun and festive. So, whatever works for you is what you should be doing in your bullet journal. Never feel like you have to be doing what other people are doing to have a successful and beautiful bullet journal. Normally my spreads in my monthly plan with me stop there, But this month I wanted to really lean into the Christmas spirit and create some more artistic spreads. So the first spread I'm working on here is a countdown to Christmas, which is basically my advent calendar. So I'm just completing the border and then I'll work on the lettering. But I really love vintage ornaments. I'm super big into vintage and thrifting, and I remember as a kid, the older ornaments in my family's collection were my favorite. So I took inspiration from that and created 25 unique ornaments. And this is so that every day of the month, and every day we are closer to Christmas, I can create a design inside them, and it'll be like my own little advent calendar. So in order to make this spread, I first started by writing the numbers 1 through 25 randomly throughout the page so I could get an idea of where my ornaments would go. And then I kind of just worked with the space and filled in what was the best shape for the spread. I then finished off the spread by numbering them so that I was able to keep track of where my advent calendar would go. And I think the trick to this is creating a varying difference of where your numbers are going. So instead of going numerically in order across the spread in a linear fashion, I think it is more in the spirit of advent calendars by creating numbers throughout the whole spread so that each day you're kind of filling in a little bit more of the paper. Then I finished the spread off by adding some lines connecting the ornaments to the top of the spread. I didn't make every single ornament hang from the top. I thought it would look a little busy to have 25 lines coming down from the top, but this kind of created the illusion that the ornaments were hanging off a tree or something like that. And I thought that it really tied the spread together and helped fill up the remaining little bit of negative space left. Now we're beginning to complete the second holiday theme spread in my bullet journal this month. This year we are safely going to visit some family. So I created a gift idea list to kind of keep track of what I wanted to get everyone. We decided this year that we were going to do a Secret Santa with one other person in the family and then do little stocking stuffers for the other members. So here I am just creating little presents with a tag and a bow, and each present will belong to a member of my family, in which I can kind of write ideas for stocking stuffers or gifts that would be a good fit for them. I'm really excited that my family members are supportive of my thrifting endeavors, so I will definitely be thrifting most of the gifts for my family members, and I'm really excited to kind of do a secondhand Christmas this year. So we are wrapping up this spread, no pun intended, and to create the different bows, just create a varying level of height and number of your loops to create a different style for each present. Now I'm just going in and erasing all my pencil marks, but I wanted to take this time to reflect on the year that we've all had. I know 2020 hasn't been an easy year for anyone, and I just want to encourage you all to take the time to find pleasure in the little things in your life. I get a lot of pleasure out of setting up my bullet journal, and creating this Christmas spread was really relaxing and enjoyable for me. I feel so grateful for a lot of the things in my life, even if things aren't the way they always are. And if you're struggling this year, I just wanted you to know you're not alone. You have people in your life who love you and want the best for you, and you deserve to have all the happiness in the world. And with that, my 2020 spread is complete. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow, and have a great day. Bye.